This one is big. I mean really big. The internet is on fire, Nollywood is buzzing, and fans cannot keep calm because a legend himself, yes, the one and only Uncle K.O.K, K.O.K, has spoken. And my people, when a man like K.O.K talks, the whole industry listens. So sit tight, because what I'm about to break down will shock you. Welcome my beautiful family to Gistway TV. If this is your first time tuning in, you are most welcome, my people. Here, we don't just talk about the news, we dissect it, unwrap it, and serve it hot, spicy, and dramatic. And to my returning subscribers, you all are the heartbeat of this channel. Thank you for always coming back to get the latest gist straight from the source, Gistway TV. They say in Nollywood, respect is earned, not demanded. And Uncle K.O.K is one of those people whose name alone commands respect. The man is a walking institution, a living legend, a symbol of discipline, tradition, and the kind of wisdom that doesn't come from books, but from years of experience. So imagine when someone like that decides to publicly speak about Sonia Uche, our beloved actress, the woman whose talent has been turning heads, the same Sonia who has been making waves alongside Maurice, you know that gist no go small. During a recent behind-the-scenes moment that found its way online, Uncle K.O.K was seen smiling and talking about Sonia with genuine admiration. He said, and I quote, that Sonia is one of the few actresses in this generation who remind him of the golden era of Nollywood. He described her as disciplined, respectful, talented, and above all, irresistible. Now, when a legend like K.O.K uses that word, irresistible, my people, you know it carries more meaning than the surface level. He wasn't just talking about looks. He was talking about the kind of aura that draws people in. That energy you can't fake, the humility that shines even when the cameras are off. But guess what? The internet twisted it faster than a movie plot. Fans started talking immediately, some celebrating Sonia's recognition, others watching Maurice's reaction with magnifying glasses. Within hours, comments started flying like wildfire. Why is Maurice quiet? Is he angry? Did Uncle K.O.K go too far? Is Sonia getting too much attention? And that's where the drama started. Now, let's analyze this step by step like true gist lovers. First of all, we all know Sonia and Maurice have this undeniable chemistry. It's not forced. It's not a social media stunt. It's something natural that grew from their on-screen connection into real-life admiration. They understand each other's space, they respect their crafts, and they've been one of Nollywood's most admired duos. But let's be honest, in every relationship, especially when both people are in the spotlight, there comes that moment where one partner shines a bit brighter. And when that happens, people begin to talk. That's exactly what's happening here. Sonia's star is rising fast, and Uncle K.O.K's endorsement just poured gasoline on that fire. The way he praised her, calling her a reflection of the old Nollywood values, is something that doesn't happen every day. It's not easy for an industry elder to openly endorse a younger actress unless he truly means it. And my people, that's why this gist is powerful, because this wasn't scripted. It wasn't PR. It was a real moment. Now, let's break down what Uncle K.O.K meant when he said Sonia is irresistible. He wasn't referring to beauty or fame, he was referring to essence. That thing that makes Sonia stand out. In an era where many actresses depend on clout, controversy, or filters, Sonia has built her name on talent and humility. She's not in a rush to post every detail of her private life. She doesn't chase validation online. She lets her work speak. That's the kind of character Uncle K.O.K grew up respecting, the kind that made women like Genevieve Nnaji, Rita Dominic, and Omotola Jalor the icons they are today. So when he called Sonia irresistible, it was like passing the torch. He was saying, you remind me of the class that built Nollywood. And that, my people, is no small statement. But of course, no matter how innocent the praise was, the internet never keeps calm. Some fans went straight to Maurice's page, commenting things like, you better hold your woman tight and Uncle K.O.K don't notice your wife. Others said, Maurice must be proud, while some mischievous ones whispered, he's jealous. You know how fans can turn anything into a full-blown saga. But to be fair, Maurice has always carried himself with dignity. He's never been the type to chase drama. So his silence might not mean bitterness, it might mean maturity. Maybe he just wanted to stay out of the noise and let Sonia enjoy her flowers. Still, you can't blame the fans for reading meanings. The man's face in that video looked different. Not angry, just thoughtful. Like someone processing emotions. And let's be honest, even the strongest man might feel something when another respected man showers your woman with public praise. Now, let's look at the bigger picture, what this means for Sonia's career. My people, when a legend like Uncle K.O.K praises you publicly, it's more than words, it's a blessing. That kind of endorsement can open doors faster than any award. It places your name in the conversation of serious actors. Suddenly, directors want to work with you. Brands start calling. Fans start seeing you differently. You stop being just the young actress and start being viewed as a legacy builder. That's the level Sonia is stepping into right now. For years, she's been quietly building, taking roles, showing growth, and maintaining a clean image. And now, this moment, this simple yet powerful praise, is her elevation moment. But what about Maurice? Let's not pretend he's not also doing well. Maurice Sam is one of the finest talents Nollywood has right now, charismatic, focused, and natural in front of the camera. But when you're in a relationship with someone whose career suddenly explodes, the public begins to compare. Fans start saying things like, Sonia is outshining him, or he's only known because of her. Those are the kinds of comments that can test anyone's patience. However, what people forget is that both Sonia and Maurice have their individual lights. Theirs is not a competition, it's collaboration. And maybe Maurice knows that. Maybe that's why he hasn't said anything. Because when you love someone, you don't compete with them, you support them. And if there's one thing fans have seen from Maurice, it's that he's always been Sonia's biggest cheerleader, both on screen and off screen. Now, here's where this gist takes a deeper twist. Some insiders are whispering that Uncle K.O.K's words weren't just random. They might be connected to a new movie project currently in development. And guess who's said to be part of it? Sonia Uche, Uncle K.O.K himself, and, wait for it, Maurice Sam. Imagine that combination. If that happens, it won't just be a movie, it will be a cinematic storm. Three powerful personalities, the legend, the rising queen, and the lover boy, all in one production. You can already imagine the tension, the passion, the lessons, and the social media reactions. Could this be why Uncle K.O.K decided to speak about Sonia publicly, to prepare fans for what's coming? Or is this simply admiration from a man who sees her potential? Whatever it is, one thing is clear, Sonia Uche's star has officially entered its next chapter. Let's also talk about Uncle K.O.K for a moment. People forget that behind his ritual meme and iconic roles, this man is a mentor. He takes pride in teaching younger actors discipline and professionalism. He has often spoken about how Nollywood is losing its moral structure, how young actors no longer respect hierarchy or take their craft seriously. So when someone like that sees Sonia and decides to speak about her, it's because she reflects the kind of old-school values he stands for: respect, humility, and substance. Uncle K.O.K's words weren't flirtation, they were validation. And in Nollywood, that kind of validation is priceless. Now, back to Sonia. This moment means more than just recognition, it's destiny alignment. You can tell that everything is happening at the right time for her. Her name keeps trending for good reasons. Her fan base is growing. Her grace is visible. And most importantly, she's handling fame with maturity. You won't catch Sonia responding to gossip blogs or shading people online. She lets her work speak. And that's exactly why she's being noticed by the legends, because she stands out in a noisy generation. Maurice too deserves credit because not every man can handle being in the shadow of his partner's success without ego. If he's truly supporting her in silence, then that's real strength. Sometimes love means letting your partner shine while you clap in the background. And that's the kind of energy fans want to see, two stars supporting each other instead of competing. But let me drop one bombshell before we close this gist. Some fans are beginning to say that this whole thing might be bigger than we think. They believe Uncle K.O.K's words could be hinting at something spiritual, a kind of symbolic blessing, like passing the torch to the next generation of greats. And when you think about it, it makes sense. Every generation in Nollywood has a chosen few who carry the industry forward. Genevieve and Omotola did it for the 2000s. Adejua and Nancy Isam carried it into the 2010s. And now, Sonia Uche might just be that face for this new era, the bridge between old grace and new energy. That's why this gist matters. This isn't just gossip. It's history unfolding in front of us. So, what does all this mean for fans? It means we're witnessing a transition, the moment when Sonia steps fully into her power, and Uncle K.O.K's words become prophecy. It means Maurice needs to stay focused because this light will shine on both of them if they handle it well. And it means Nollywood is in safe hands, because when legends begin to endorse the young ones, it shows hope for the future of the industry. Now my people, let's not overthink it. Whether Uncle K.O.K's compliment was personal or professional, it has done something beautiful. It has united fans, sparked conversations, and reminded everyone that humility and talent still matter in Nollywood. So let's celebrate Sonia Uche, the new golden girl. Let's appreciate Uncle K.O.K for his wisdom and mentorship. And let's keep encouraging our stars to lift one another up instead of tearing each other down. Because when we celebrate others, we attract celebration too. Thank you, my beautiful people, for staying till the end of this hot gist. You already know what to do. Subscribe to Gist with TV, turn on your notification bell, and join the comment section.